Hi, my name is Devon and welcome back to my episode channel. So for today's episode, yes, you are here for why speed is so important. And so for those who doesn't know, the higher the speed, it will reduce the move cooldown. The higher the speed, it will lower the cooldown by some degree. The only question is how much degree it is. So just to clarify, this move cooldown is once you execute a move, finish the animation, damage the opponent, or enemy, then there will be a cooldown. So this is the cooldown that I will be talking about. So yeah, shout out to Parasitoid Pod. Thank you for your information because that's where I listen to his YouTube channel. So do check him out if you want to know more about the finding of this move cooldown in details. So it's because of him I took some information, especially two important facts. That's why you can have seen in this table. So the first fact is that what he has discovered is 25 speed stats. That's where 25 speed stats and above, that's where the cooldown will take into effect. How much degree it is, that's what he found out on that second information, is that for every 100 stats, there will be a 3-second cooldown reduction. So that is pretty important. So what this means is that from that information, for every 33.33 stats, there will be a 1-second cooldown when you're executing a move. And so from there, I calculate based on this table, because since 25 stats are the base stats, I just keep on adding 33.33 for every 1-second move. So yeah, so at the top, at the left side of the column side, that's where the desired cooldown there will be, and on the right side is a move cooldown that it is. So yeah, what this means is that for a base speed of about 91 or 92 speed stat of a Pokemon, if you are executing a move that has 5-second cooldown, it will be a 3-second cooldown. So for another example is if you are going to execute a move of a 12-second move cooldown, like for example a Blizzard or Thunder, if I'm not wrong, it will then be a 3-second cooldown for stats that has 325. So yeah, so basically this means that those Pokemon that has 325 stats, if you're going to use spam Thunder or Blizzard, the cooldown will be 3 seconds. So that is why speed is just so important. And not just that, even for a low speed mon, like if it has about a 58 speed stats, yeah, those moves that will be executing a 4-second move, it will be a 3-second cooldown. Okay, let me pause you there. So yeah, a shout out to Route 1 because I actually found out an information where he actually provided all the list of move and the different cooldowns and the base power and the damage. So yeah, if you are interested, yeah, just go to his channel. I will drop it down in the description below. So yeah, I actually found out something that apparently there's only one move that is a 4-second move, and that is Dagger. And there's also another one move that has a 5-second move, and that is Swift. So what this means is that this section of these are those cooldown is not as useful because Swift and Dagger, well, the damage over there is not as great. And yeah, there's Swift and Dagger, it doesn't really benefit anything. I don't think Swift is a guarantee hit for it, so I'm not that sure about it. But yeah, but otherwise 6-second onwards, those move, there's a lot of move that has at least 6-second onwards. So meaning if you go back to the sheet, or go back to my sheet, those move that has 6 seconds onwards, it has a base speed of 125. So yeah, if that is the case, yeah, meaning that slower mons, it is, you won't have a 3-second cooldown. So yeah, otherwise slower mons will only get to have, like, let's say if the slower mons will want to use a 6-second move, it will minimally be a 5-second cooldown. Hence, it will only be a 1-second reduction onwards. So yeah, but otherwise I think it can still be a bit beneficial, because let's say if I want to use a hurricane, a very slow one that use hurricane. So let's say 60 base power, 60 base speed, and a hurricane has a 10-second move. Hence, it will only be reduced by a 0.8 second if I were to use it. So yeah, if that's the case, then the slower mons, it may not be as beneficial. So yeah, that's my thought process for that. Hence, what this means is that I feel that about an around base speed of 85, it will give have an effect of a cooldown, so that you can make a game, I guess you can say a game changing a little, for about a 1.5 second difference as compared to those lower speed that can't really do much. So yeah, I think 85 speed stat is a good gauge. That's my own opinion about it. And likewise, if you are going to execute 8-second move, those Pokemon that has 58 speed stat, it will be reduced by 1 second of about 7 seconds. So yeah, I've created a formula. Basically, it's like if you just type in the speed stats of your Pokemon that can be found in your summary. Let's say Aerodactyl, it will be, let's say you have 222. So this 222, it will have a total cooldown of 5.66 seconds. So it's just basically the calculation of my ratio of 1 and 3.333 and 33.333. That's basically how I calculate. Yeah, 5.66 second cooldown. That is a lot. So means that if I'm going to execute move of 9 seconds, this Aerodactyl that has 222 speed stats, 9 seconds minus 5.66, it will be a 3.34 second reduction. And at the same time, since 3 seconds is the minimum cooldown that the move can, that it will happen, the move that will execute, the minimum is 3 second cooldown. So yeah. And another example is, for example, another Aerodactyl, if it's going to use a 15-second cooldown, a 50-second cooldown move, or the actual cooldown for an Aerodactyl will have is a 9.34 second. So that will reduce a lot. So this means that the higher the speed, the more advantages that you have. So what this means is that these numbers, it will be useful as a guide or as a gauge to maximize your move cooldown for those moves that you specifically want to select for. Like for example, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Blizzard, those moves are really important. Protect has about a 15-second cooldown, or if I'm not wrong, then that could actually be beneficial if you want to use Protect, or other like support move like Light Screen, Reflect. So yeah, or select those moves that has a pretty low cooldown, like Dig, Bounce, or Fly, which has a 12-second cooldown. That could actually be important, so that you can kind of like either to prevent the move from being attacked by your opponent, so, or otherwise you can just keep on spamming Dig so that you can go forward to the opponent, and then you can just do as much damage as possible. So basically, Dig and Fly is not just to do damage for those low ones, but just to have a good dodging skill if you're good at it, or otherwise just go nearer to the enemy. So that will be pretty advantageous. So that is my thought process of this. So yeah, so because with all this information, so I was actually trying to figure out like what is the highest speed that is possible in the game right now. So thank God in Showdown it has been updated where there are new megas that has been included inside the Showdown. Yeah, you can just take a look over there. So yeah, even then again, Mega Aerodactyl is still have the highest speed stat of base 150. So what this means is that at level 100, with a max speed of EV training, the IV is also 31 and is either timid or jolly nature. It has a total of 430 speed stat. So 438 speed stat means it's around this range, 425 to 458. But I will be more. It's more optimal that I find it will be more closer to the 425 speed stat. So this means that yeah, if you're executing a 15-second move, it basically has a 9.34 second, and those moves that is below, it will always be a 3-second cooldown. Yeah, that's basically what it means. So if I type in the 438, yeah, it's just basically 3 seconds all the way. So yeah, for type will just be 3 seconds if you are a level 100 Aerodactyl. So but then again, this is a Mega Aerodactyl. Actually, let me check what is the highest speed stat of a non-Mega Pokemon, and it will be Jolteon. Jolteon has actually even Aerodactyl, Jolteon and Aerodactyl for a non-Mega, it has the highest speed stat. So it has a speed stat of base 130. So yeah, 394 for level 100. Let me type in there. 394. This is just a non-Mega form, and at level 50, it is 200. So 200 is the maximum, that the highest possible Pokemon that can be found in the game. In the near future, there could be a new Pokemon that has a higher speed stat than that. But otherwise, as of now, in the Great Ninja season, in the Great Ninja rank season, Aerodactyl is the highest non-Mega. And for a Mega form, Aerodactyl again is the highest speed stat. So yeah, 438. So you just take a look at it. All the move that is below 15-second cooldown, or move that has 15-second cooldown and below, it will always be 3 seconds, and move that is above is the answer. But usually, if you're going to use it in a rank battles, the highest possible that it could happen is 222. As I mentioned, there's a high speed stat, so that is basically about around this range. So yeah, for a Mega form, the high speed stat is around 225 or somewhere around closer. So those moves that has 9 seconds and below, it will be about 3 seconds. And for a non-Mega, that is around 200. So those moves that has 8 second move cooldown, especially like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, which is really important. So those moves 192 is a rough speed stat gauge, and it will always be a 3-second cooldown. So that is why those mon that is very fast can keep on spamming those moves. So yeah, that's basically what it. So yeah, I guess that is that. Let me know in the comments below whether you agree or disagree with me. So because with all this information, I hope this information will prove useful to you, and whether is it legit or not, or is it legal, or is it valid or not, that is all up to you. So this is just based on my findings from that YouTuber, as I mentioned. So yeah, so with all this information moving forward, I will be I will just take note of these numbers so that I will team build around it to maximize my cooldown for both either as a support or as a carry, or depending on what one that will be. So yeah, and because I'm also a shiny hunter, yeah, I will shiny hunt and feature those ones that I have shiny hunt otherwise. So yeah, I guess that's that, but at the same time I will also try to feature more that is currently in a trend, like those Great Ninja rank season. So yeah, in the next video I will be posting about Great Ninja. So yeah, I guess I hope this information is, as I mentioned, is hopefully is useful to you. Let me know in the comments below whether you agree or disagree with me. And yeah, I guess until then, I will see you next time in the next video. Bye.